Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel where I've spoken about the journey of art. My 30 years of experience as an artist has led me, with my curiosity, has led me to learn about art. And I started this journey wanting to connect art with the evolution of the human mind. And it's been a while since the last video where I spoke about Kukuteni, Tripolia, and the civilization, how it evolved, and how I connected the human evolution with that civilization. Since that time, I've been thinking more about the East. I've never spoken about art or the culture in the Far East, and that led me to Japan. While I was reading up about the cultures of Japan, uh, I learned about the Jomon pottery. The Jomon pottery is the oldest known pottery to be discovered somewhere between 14,000 and 4,000 BCE. So this 10,000 years of evolution of the designs and the making of this pottery is a large span. And in that span, the human mind and the culture evolved exponentially. Um, what is so unique about the Jomon pottery? Jomon means chord marked. What does that mean? It means uh, the method of making a mark on something, and let's say in the case of pottery, they're using clay. So the method of marking the clay was used with the help of corded fiber. That was a method that is not found anywhere in the world. This was found in Japan. So the culture was evolved in design and in art in such a way that they found a way to utilize the cords, the fiber, the fabric that were used for other functions, and they decided to make art. The pots were used, we can debate on that. It was used either for the usual storage of water, maybe grains and various other things that the inhabitants of that culture decided. But over time, between 5,000 and 2,500 BCE, the design discovered was so unique. It resembled flame. The designs on the pot would resembled flames, as if someone has observed fire and decided to create that kind of design on pots. This this gave rise to the question. When I looked at it, I questioned myself. Were these pots used just for storage of water and grains and other things, or were they, maybe the culture had evolved to such a point where they were using these pots to perform rituals or to offer sacred water while they are performing the water or grains or anything that they chose while they are performing the rituals. It could be because the designs suggested that kind of an understanding. So does that mean that the culture had evolved to such a level to to understanding a level of spirituality where the rest of the world was still struggling with agriculture and the mundane routine? It could be knowing Japan and how, till date, how the Japanese are so disciplined and so calm and so polite, and they're just amazing people. So this dates back from the creation of the Jomon pottery. That's what I think. And also at the same time, while the Jomon pottery was discovered, there was similar pots that were discovered, as I discussed, in Cucuteni Tripilia, in Eastern Europe, in Far East, in China, in Ecuador. The designs were different. The designs, the patterns were different in all these regions, but the product was the same. The product was the making of pots. So I dare to say that the human mind evolved similarly in that era all across the globe. Once again, I would like to connect art with the evolution of the human mind, since they did not have any forms of communication in different continents, we are talking. And yet the creation was the same. So I would like to once again connect, as usual, that the discovery of this art, the, the findings, the study of the design, to the human mind, to their evolution, to their way of thinking, to their progress. That was an interesting find. It was an interesting read, interesting find. Um, yeah, and I wanted to share that today. We will explore maybe China in soon. I want to study a little bit more in the Far East. So yes, I think I will put China on my list next. So if this topic interests you, do subscribe to my channel, share this information, and stay with me on this journey of art and the evolution of the human mind. Thank you so much for staying tuned with me.